slight tweak in the formation to a 4-3-3. Aiden Stanley goes to the back. They have had some changes, but there is such a core this group has built from, and now their fourth year in the USL Championship.
That level of chemistry and that veteran presence, Greg, is a huge factor for Detroit tonight.
Both teams standing over the ball and getting ready to roll. First, a quick check of our injury report. It's brought to us by Community Health Sports Medicine, official sports medicine provider of the Indy 11. You'll not see Oliver Bernays or Brem Sumaro in the 18 for Sean McCauley's team this evening. Thank you so much for joining us for Indy 11 Soccer on MyIndy TV and ESPN+. Detroit City came into this building last year in March in the regular season and got a win. The Indy 11 then dispatched Detroit City with relative ease in the Open Cup in late May in this building. The two teams played to a 0-0 draw in October. These two teams respectively were the third and fourth seeds in the Eastern Conference last year, and both saw their playoff runs end on their home turf in the opening round in the first weekend in November. Yamazaki getting his first start in a Detroit City uniform. There's number 14, Detroit in the kind of third kit / away kits, the all white and a lot of green in those uniforms tonight for the team that goes by Rouge most times.
Like Indy 11's midfield lineup, Quinn and Murphy and Blake, that presence is going to be really key for this game tonight with Indy 11. They've got great versatility, like we talked about, in the midfield, and they've got that same versatility up top. They just got to find a way to connect and stay connected and utilize their ability to penetrate that final third and get some finishes off, Greg. They've got a lot of shots this season, but struggling to put a ball in the back of the net.
How about that delivery? Detroit City FC gets it done in minute number 2. Yamazaki sets him up. Connor Rutz, second time he has scored one in this building in his career. Not the guy you normally think of getting the opening goal. And the Indy 11 are chasing this game 90 seconds in.
Yeah, wow, look at this breakout play. Yamazaki just puts the ball, taking a look, puts a beautiful ball across. Pretty simple touch for Rutz. Just a nice outside of the foot little chip. Beautiful ball, just gets past that line of the Indy 11's defense. Nice little tap.
Stanley tried to swing it in with his left foot, nothing doing. Murphy's ball does not get through. Chance for a counter here for Detroit City. Just two defenders back for the Indy 11. Malik Foster takes the absolute tactical foul. Don't think he'll get a card for it, but look at the desired result. It slowed down the transition look for Detroit.
It absolutely did. And Smith was on his horse. If you can't see it in this part of the view, but on the left side of your screen, Smith is in a heated sprint to the goal, and had that gone through, he was pretty clear.
This match is brought to us by Community Health Sports Medicine. Community Health Sports Medicine, the official sports medicine provider of the Indy 11. Exceptional care simply delivered. Smith trying to round the keeper, and he'll do it. Wow. Goal number 7, and once again, Indy is down 2 goals at home. It comes in the opening 15 minutes.
And who is it? Mr. Darren Smith. He had just made that run minutes ago when they got the foul at midfield. Almost the exact same thing. He's coming through the middle of the field, and he's got the wheels, he's got the space. Salt tries to come out and make a play on it. As you see here, nice ball through, and he's just off to the races. Looked like it could have been a bit of a foul. He stays on his feet. You know, that grab and try to, fool the referee. There's no VAR in this league, so it's all live action. And
look at this attack. Quinn forces, scores. Indy dials one back, and Elvis has his 4th goal in the last 78 minutes played. Elvis Amoh sends the cue to the Brickyard Battalion to cue the smoke in minute number 27.
Well, I want to break down there for Detroit. They just left Amoh just standing in front of the goal. He goes, and I know he likes to take that space, and there he goes. Switching with Amoh there.
Chiza tracking all the way back. So physicality's been allowed to go in both directions. It's been consistent so far.
Yeah, refs letting them play. Some of those could have been called fouls.
And frankly, these are two veteran teams. You're better off probably officiating it in that fashion. There's Yamazaki again. Now Bryant.
Nice ball.
The one-timer by Villanueva just steered wide. For Sean McCauley, what's your message to your guys at halftime?
I think they've shown some resilience. I think this is a nice opportunity here coming up.
Foul ball just at the edge of the 18. Sometimes the match gets the way part. And that'll be that. What the native of Cuba can do to help bring Indy one back. Scored on March 15th in a 1-1 draw against Lexington. That was the second match of the season for the Indy 11. Amoh Mensah. White. He's got to be careful. He's got to be careful. Because if that's a yellow, that's a red. That's his second yellow of the match. Indy will play a man down.
White does go in. We'll take a look here. He does go in. He slides. It's kind of cleats up a little bit. Takes him out from behind. They've had to mix it up a little bit because of the man down. Change it to formation. It's not a formation or a change that any coach wants.
What a flick here. Amoh. Amoh! Give it to him! The brace for Elvis. And it's tied at 2. Indy levels a man down.
An explosive play. I mean, they're a man down. We just talked about trying to find their rhythm a little bit, trying to find some opportunities. Amoh, what a brilliant strike. Hits the far post.
Quinn gets just enough on that ball.
And I think Detroit feels like they're on the ropes.
Bending ball in. Williams got there first. Collier gives it a hit. Goes all the way through, doesn't touch a soul.
Yeah,
in Indianapolis, cool. One of the best players in the history of this league.
Yeah, Lindley was there greeting him. It was cool.
Amoh Mensah stumbles, opens it up for Rendon. One touch to settle. The cross for Williams. Since we first saw him, then when he played for the Bethlehem Steel, when they were the USL Championship affiliate of the Philadelphia Union, and what became Philadelphia Union 2. Collier could not track that down. Nervy moment here. Ball didn't get all the way through. You're now in the somehow, some way category for the Indy 11. Just find a way to keep it out of the 6.
Yeah, they've got a lot of pressure on them right now. Key is make sure they don't...
Carroll has a hit. Salt, the diving effort. And the flag goes up. Amoh Mensah got the all-new Pabst Blue Ribbon deck. We'll tell you more about that in a matter of moments. First,
nice
this
strike.
great look.
And Salt gets there. I mean, you don't assume there's an offside play.
Your substitution for Detroit City FC in the Indianapolis entering the game number 32.
Williams from distance.
Wow.
Up and over the ball. The last time Dan and I were together, it's going to be a foul on O'Brien. We trotted out a phrase. There are draws that feel like wins. There are draws that feel like losses. If Indy can hang on, this would feel like a win, but that's a big if right now. Collier dives in. Ball goes all the way through. Not done yet. Salt swats it away. Every foul is 15, 20 more seconds.
He's down on the ground and just sprints. His ball's potentially going in.
No need for further activity. Well, at the end of the day, the Indy 11 have 6 points through 6 matches in league play.